Who? Who? The pedophiles. She was so sexy, she was asking for it, or she was only technically a girl, she acted like a woman. It's just so easy to blame a kid, isn't it? Just because a girl knows how to imitate a woman does not mean that she's ready to do what a woman does. I mean, you're the grown-up here. If a kid is experimenting and says something flirtatious, you ignore it, you don't encourage it. If a kid says, hey, let's make screwdrivers, you take the alcohol away and you don't race them to the next drink. All right, I'd cancel any appointments you have in the next few days just because you're going to be sore than you've ever been before. Oh, and I'd say in like 8 or 9 days, take the stitches out, which I suggest you to yourself to save embarrassment. Oh, and there's this website, EunchQuestions.com. Unix is EUNUCHS. I had a lot of trouble with that, but it gives great advice on how to deal with your castration. You know, you don't have to go through this alone, you know? Do you want some souvenirs? No? Okay. Well, what should we do with them? You know, we could see how far they bounce. Actually, we wouldn't want, like a little animal confusing it for an afternoon snack. You know, like a little squirrely or coyote might get sick, and we don't want that, especially with you being such a conservationist. We could grind them up in the garbage disposal, or we could sew them back in. You know, I had this shop teacher once who sawed his thumb off in class, and then he grabbed some ice, drove to the emergency room, and the next day, sure enough, he had his thumb. I mean, it didn't bend so well, but he could, like, hitchhike and stuff. I'm just checking to see if it works. I guess they weren't brass. You're not laughing, are you? Well, no wonder. I mean, this isn't a laughing matter at all. I don't know. Maybe Donna's smiling just a tad. You're kind of pitiful now, aren't you? I mean, it's gonna be tricky not letting anyone find out about no more sex, no more taking public showers. But one of these days, you're gonna get a physical and your doctor's gonna find out. And don't worry, he's not gonna tell his golf buddies, and they're not gonna tell their friends, and they're not gonna tell their friends. But a couple years down the road, you're gonna start wondering, do your publishers know? Do your models know? Does Janelle know? God, I'm sweating. Look, I'll go take a shower and then I'll be out of your life, okay?